I have to go see your man, Jason Lee.
Huh? That's my brother. Now watch this. Jason Lee, openly gay guy. Right?
Destiny.
You gay?
Half.
You bisexual.
Yeah.
Right? So, but that Jason Lee's my brother.
Well, this is my brother.
Look, most people in my shoes, right, hide that. Right? But who Jason Lee is as a man, as an individual, I watched him grow. He's always been an honest dude with me, always been supportive with me. Like, I don't fall into, and you see me catch the flack doing business with 6ix9ine. The things that they say I'm not supposed to do, the they sayers are not successful. They're standing in one place. They're like fucking hamsters.
He is anti-snitching, but he does business with 6ix9ine, the most famous snitch in the United States.
6ix9ine's not a snitch.
Because he's not a real gang member, so he can't be held to that standard. This is the
logistical
hoops that he has to go through.
This dude right here.
Wait, isn't that true?
Hold on. Exactly.
He joined a gang.
No, he ain't joined shit.
Yeah, he was.
They was clout chasing off his money. They let him in a situation. That's like me taking him right now, taking him to my projects. Because he say, well, shit, Wack, I'm worth $300 million. I take him to the projects. I'm exposing him to the dope house. This motherfucker just killed the motherfucker. We just took the gun. I'm showing him we'll be hiding shit. And then you don't know what we do with him? We get to know him. So we rob him and then sell him back his shit like we found out the guys that do it. They let him hear recording of us telling his girlfriend, yo, he's fucking one of our homegirls over here. We recorded him. And then he hears us going over there having sex with his girlfriend. We're harassing his mother, him, right? Right? And I don't give a fuck. I got him dressing different with red bandanas around his head. That doesn't make him that, and that I shouldn't have him around that.
Wait, hold on. I disagree with that.
That makes you that?
It doesn't make me that, but it makes me responsible. If I go to you guys because I want the clout or I want the credit for wearing colors, I'm absolutely responsible.
It's our responsibility not to never allow you in there.
Yeah, but if a person decides to go into that
you can't decide, right, for us. We know you're not supposed to be in there.
If I go walk around certain neighborhoods here, I don't even know where the fuck I go wearing. I know I'm not supposed to, but if I'm wearing the wrong colors, if I go to walk in a dumb spot in LA that I don't belong, and somebody walks up, no, they wouldn't give a fuck?
No, stop saying that. Y'all act like we fucking savages.
You don't really give off gangster vibes.
Not gangster vibes, but like like if I lived in LA for 3 years, there are places unlike that I've heard you're not supposed to.
Bro, listen, because that's what y'all talk about.
Okay.
We know us. So if I got on a certain thing and I'm moving a certain way, we know us. They're not going to look at fucking you.
It wouldn't bother you if there was a guy that was flashing colors or some shit on a podcast that didn't know anything about whatever the fuck he was talking about? You don't think somebody would check him at some point?
It bothers me when the people like me support it. That's when it gets fucked up. If you came in here right now dressed like a thug, I'm just going to think you trolling.
Okay.
Because
I totally disagree.
And not only
in
that,
my mind, it's like it's a personal responsibility. It's a personal responsibility.
But not only that,
Adam made a comment about how like I've never gotten my ass kicked before because generally I'm not a fucking moron. I don't say or do things generally that'll get my ass kicked.
Gotcha.
I'm not an idiot. But if I walk in,
live in those environments.
But if that's true, yeah. But if I walk into a place and I'm think it's like funny to like wear colors or rep a certain group or whatever, that would be fucking stupid. And if I did get my ass kicked, I can't complain about it.
This is another thing I hate that y'all do with us.
Y'all.
It's real shit. First of all, okay, let's break down the Dickie suit. If Snoopy Badass has on the khaki suit, right? We're going to look at him and look at his persona and say, he's on some gangster shit or attempting to be. But let's be real. Dickie suits are a blue-collar worker's uniform, right? So if my fucking uncle, who's going to work in a fucking warehouse, has on the Dickie suit and a pair of steel-toe boots, I'm just going to look at him as a guy that's going to work. So if you came in here like that, right, or with your, whatever you had on, red or blue, we just go see you as a white guy with red or blue on. We're not going to say, oh, where he from, because we're looking at your persona and we know you're not.
I understand what you're saying, but nobody's talking about just the clothes you wear. This ties back to the Ye stuff. If you want to identify with certain groups and you want to collect the benefits of that, you're going to get the cons as well, right?
Was the total opposite. You're bisexual, right?
Okay.
His hair represents what?
I don't.
The fucking rainbow.
Okay.
What does the rainbow represent today? More than the kids doing the fuck. We don't even teach the kids how to do rainbow. What the fuck does the rainbow represent?
Are you outing 6ix9ine right now? No. I thought he was a heterosexual.
No. What does the rainbow represent?
LGBT.
Okay, then he has a red bandana in his hand, right? Which represented with the guys around him some gang affiliation, right? The two are total opposite.
Nah. There's all kinds of gay gang members.
No, listen, not represent no fucking rainbow. They get exposed as they get exposed.
Don't they have gay gangs in prison?
Definitely. Gay boy gangs.
So they have to abide by the no snitching rule as well, right?
They abide. They on PCRs doing their shit.
They're cool with snitching just because they're gay?
They have yards and that's what they do.
Okay.
What I'm saying is 6ix9ine was marketing. He was doing things to make people look and make people react, and then they hear him.
That's
Maybe
fine, but there's pros and cons to that. There's consequences to that.
Yeah,
If you want
I
to
mean,
market
it
yourself in a
was
certain
what it
way,
was.
that's fine.
He
But I
took
mean,
his
like,
hits.
Maybe he felt like he was marketing, but all of the actual gang members, I think, felt like he had joined
You
the
a
gang.
motherfucking liar.
Then why else were they sharing all their
You a-
secrets with him?
Because them motherfuckers that was doing that was bozos. They wasn't real street motherfuckers.
But they're actual gang members.
No.
You might now decide that they're and quite a respectable gang in terms of New York,
you
right?
know how many motherfuckers claim to be something that they're not or they're not good at? That's why there's levels to it. You got motherfuckers that claim, I'm a rapper, can't rap for shit. You got motherfuckers like Kendrick that can rap his ass off. So just because you say you're a rapper, depending on what you're doing with the rap game, is going to depend on how we categorize you.
Uh-huh.
So just because these dummies that's broke, first of all, ain't no real gangster not getting no money. The only reason why he was able to control them, because he had the money.
But there's probably almost every gangster that you spent time with throughout your life is probably like basically broke right now, right?
The majority of them.
90%, yeah.
90% of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Does that take away from their gangster status?
See, definitely. So when I came up, when I grew up, the rappers looked up to the gangsters.
Right.
They fell under the gangsters. The gangsters already had the money. That's who the rappers was rapping about. When they was talking about the cars and jewelry, they rapping about the dude on the block that has it, right? Nowadays, the so-called gangster, right, falls up under the rapper because the rapper has the money. They control him. That same dude, we would have took his shit. He'd have been forced to do what we told him to do. You wasn't going to control us with the money because you ain't a gangster. There's no way 6ix9ine, and he'll tell you this, should have been able to run around these dudes that's supposed to be this and did all this and control those dudes.
You really talk about him like he's a child, like he should have just, like there's no expectation that he should have known better at all, even though he was a grown man when he made all these decisions.
6ix9ine whole thing wasn't to become the king of the streets. His whole thing, right?
No, but he knew that he needed the street affiliation in order to reach a different level in his career. If he had just been like a SoundCloud rapper type guy, he would not have had that same street appeal.
6ix9ine started doing videos. Then he had the movement of the HIV movement, some crazy shit. He did all kind of crazy things, right?
Right.
Before he found what works
But
for him.
none of that stuff got a bunch of innocent gang members locked up for 20 years, right?
Who said people was innocent?
Innocent might be a stretch,
Them
but
niggas is rats too.
him wearing the shirts
Cool
that
to
said
be
like
ratty.
pussy ass, N-word, HIV, whatever, all that stuff. I mean, it's kind of cringe, but it didn't really land anybody in any hot
What
water,
was he
right?
trying to do?
Get on.
Okay.
Get
That's
people
what I'm
talking about
saying.
him.
All the dude was doing was poking the bear to see what worked. That's all the fuck.
yeah, I think we agree with that. But if you
But
poke
look,
the
they
bear
bit.
and then you get hit, no one is going to feel sad
He
for you.
got
Like,
hit, he
that's on
took
you.
his hit, and he survived his hit.
Sure, but you seem to be saying that he shouldn't have gotten hit. That he doesn't count as a
Nah,
snitch
no,
because he's
listen.
not really part of that
He
life.
would have
But he
never
wanted to
been-
collect the credit for being
He
part of
would
that
have
life. right?
never been in the position he's in of fame, right? To make the money he make right now, if he was on the West Coast. They would have, if somebody did business with him, they would have kept it like that. They wouldn't allowed him to infiltrate their projects or their neighborhood.
But there's a bunch of gangs out here that have basically embraced people who are like objectively total outsiders to the gangster shit and that they probably shouldn't be trusting, right?
And they keep them in the studio.
If Soulja Boy ended up ratting on everybody that he's been around for
Soulja
the
Boy
last 10
does
years.
not hang in Bompton.
He did at one point, right?
Never.
He was running around with all these guys.
Never. He may have went over there with the homie Wackstar wants to do, go over there, get out of there. Soulja Boy ain't at Gonzalez Park.
So Soulja Boy, even as
He
burnt
ain't
out
hanging
as
on
he is,
Rosecrans.
made better decisions than 6ix9ine.
No, what do you mean?
Because he apparently isn't as deep in that shit as
No, what
as
it
he was.
is, the people he has around him are from the streets, but they're businessmen.
Okay.
They're not trying to do all that. They have money.
Right.
Wackstar has money. So he's not trying to say, hey, come to the hood and it's my claim to fame. He's saying, hey, listen, we got this, you got that. Let's bring it together and make it work.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.